moment. So good evening all of y'all. Good evening one more time. We'll start with lecture 6 today. Okay, and few students who are asking for the derivation. I just like to tell you all, if you have the soft copy of the textbook, it's fine, or if you have a hard copy, then no problem at all. But from page number 109, you can see all the derivations right from section formula, midpoint formula, and the formula which we'll be doing today as well. Okay, so you can get the derivations from there. So this is a very important but very simple sum for 4 marks. The question goes this way. Find the possible pairs of coordinates of the fourth vertex, okay, of a parallelogram if 3 of its vertices are given to us. So first of all, tell me, we all know parallelogram is of 4 vertices. So 3 of its vertices are given. So from 3 vertices, we can get a triangle, we all know. So we'll draw a triangle first from the 3 vertices, A, B, and C. These are the 3 vertices given to us. And these are its coordinates as given in the question. The question says, find the possible pairs. Now here there is a confusion with many students. And I have experienced that many students, they ask, sir, how a coordinate can be possible? If a point is fixed, if any point is fixed, its address is fixed, means the coordinates are fixed, permanent ho jate hain. Because if a point is located, every point has specific coordinates. So how there can be possibility of coordinates for 1/4 vertex, okay? So students, I'll show it to you with the help of the figure how the 4th vertex can change. They have spoken about a parallelogram. So now students, if we consider the 4th vertex, these are the 3 vertices given to us, so we have noted down. Now if we have to consider the 4th vertex can be here, as you can see on the screen. So quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. So this can be the 4th vertex. Is it very clear to all of you? If D is not the point, then we can consider this E as a point, which is the 4th vertex. Please understand this. If D we don't consider, and if we consider the 4th vertex at point E, still we get a parallelogram with name A, C, B, E. So A, C, B, E becomes a parallelogram. That means it is not compulsory that the 4th vertex should be at D only. The 4th vertex can be at point E. And there is one more possibility. The 4th vertex can be here as well. So quadrilateral becomes A, B, F, C, or A, C, F, B. So there are 3 possible positions of the 4th vertex. 4th vertex would be fixed. But where it would be fixed, it can be either at point D, it can be at point E, or it can be at point F. मतलब कोई एक बच्चा बोलेगा कि मुझे D पर पैरेललोग्राम अच्छा दिखेगा, A, B, C, D as a पैरेललोग्राम मुझे अच्छा लगेगा, तो I will consider as point D. Some child may say, sir, it can be possible that A, C, B, E can be a parallelogram, so E can also be the 4th vertex. And the third child might say, sir, we can still have one more position at point F, so quadrilateral ABFC can also be a parallelogram. So here, since they are asking the possible pairs of coordinates, means they are asking the possible position of the 4th vertex. Where can 4th vertex be? Apart from these 3 positions, there is no more position where fourth vertex can be. मतलब इन तीन लोकेशन के अलावा फोर्थ वर्टेक्स और कहीं पर भी नहीं हो सकता. Did you understand this? So now we have to find the coordinates of point D, we have to find the coordinates of point E, and we have to find the coordinates of point F. So accordingly, these can be the fourth vertex of parallelogram. So I hope all of you have understood why does the question say find the possible pairs. Clear? So step by step we'll move. Now if we consider ABCD as a parallelogram, okay? So these are the possible positions we have to mention. Possible position of fourth vertex can be at point D or point E or point F as shown in the above figure. Now if you are considering ABCD as a parallelogram, ABCD as a parallelogram, this is a parallelogram, students. Perfect. We know the coordinates of A, we know the coordinates of B, we know the coordinates of C, and we have to find the coordinates of D. So one very important property of parallelogram we'll be using here. Very important property. We all know diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. Now remember students, this is a property which we are using to get the coordinates of point D. How will we get it? We'll come to know. Diagonals of parallelogram ABCD. So diagonals can be AC and the second diagonal can be BD. So they both intersect at one point. Yes or no? There will be a point here. So this point, when diagonals bisect each other, that means this point, which I'm marking here, this point will be the midpoint of diagonal AC as well as midpoint of diagonal BD. I repeat again, this point of intersection will be the midpoint of diagonal AC as well as the midpoint of diagonal BD. So we can clearly say midpoint of diagonal AC is equal to midpoint of diagonal BD. Is equal to because it's the same point. जो AC का midpoint है वही midpoint BD का भी है. So midpoint of diagonal AC is the same as midpoint of diagonal BD. Clear to all of you? Now students, we all know since the word midpoint has come, we are going to use midpoint formula. Is it clear to all of you? So now we all know what is midpoint formula. Midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 upon 2, comma y1 plus y2 upon 2. So now if we are considering AC as the segment, if we are considering AC as the segment, this would be x1, this would be y1, this would be x2, and this would be y2. Clear to all of you all? I repeat, 5 would be x1, 6 would be y1, 3 would be x2, and minus 2 would be y2, because AC is a segment. So one point will have its coordinates as x1, y1, the other point will have its coordinates as x2, y2. So if we are using the formula by midpoint formula, we can say, come on, tell me, x1 plus x2, matlab 5 plus 3 upon 2. x1 plus x2 upon 2, comma, y1 plus y2. That means 6 plus minus 2. Now 6 plus bracket minus 2 upon 2. ये हो गया AC के लिए. Now how will we get midpoint of diagonal BD? Now B का coordinates है 1, minus 2 and D का coordinates हमें पता नहीं है. So second point जो पता नहीं है, we will consider them the coordinates as x2, y2. Is it very clear? We are going to consider the coordinates of D as x2, y2. So now we all know if D is the segment, 1 would be x1, minus 2 would be y1, and this is x2, y2. Clear? So midpoint of diagonal BD, x1 plus x2 means 1 plus x2 upon 2. comma -2 plus y2 upon 2. So did you understand this? So now students understand by the formula, this is the value of x and this is the value of y. Same way, this is the value of x and this is the value of y. But we all know that midpoint of diagonal AC and midpoint of diagonal BD is one and the same. That means 5 plus 3 upon 2, that is 8 upon 2, will be equal. This x coordinate will be equal to this x coordinate. I repeat again, this x coordinate will be equal to this x coordinate because equal to sign A. So x coordinate would be equal to x coordinate and y coordinate would be equal to y coordinate. So 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 upon 2 will be equal to 1 plus x2 upon 2, comma 6 plus into minus is minus, so 6 minus 2 upon 2. This y coordinate will be equal to this y coordinate. So it will be equal to -2 plus y2 upon 2. Did you understand this? So now further, 2 at the denominator here, 2 at the denominator here would get cancelled. Same way, 2 at the denominator here, 2 at the denominator here will get cancelled. So now what we can say is 8 is equal to 1 plus x2. Now suppose if we shift this 1 to the left hand side, if we shift this 1 to the left hand side, it will become -1. So therefore 8 minus 1 is equal to x2. And we all know 6 minus 2 is how much? 6 minus 2 is 4. Now if we shift this -2 to the left hand side, अगर ये -2 को लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में शिफ्ट किया तो +2 हो जाएगा. ओके, राइट नाउ वी हैव नॉट डन. 4 इज इक्वल टू -2 प्लस y2 रखा है, वो बाद में शिफ्ट करेंगे. नाउ हाउ मच इज 8 minus 1? 8 minus 1 is 7. So x2 is equal to 7. एंड ये -2 अगर इधर आ गया तो +2 हो जाएगा, तो 4 plus 2 कितना हो जाएगा? 6. So y2 is equal to 6. So x2 and y2 ये किसके कोऑर्डिनेट्स थे? d के कोऑर्डिनेट्स थे. So we have got the value for coordinates of d. So d coordinates are 7, 6. Did you understand this, students? Clear to all of you? Okay, now I will address your doubts. Okay, if you have posted any doubts, let me see. Aditya Bhargava, please make sure that you ask doubts. Okay. Jitendra, soft copy means ebook. Yes, Soham, how did all the denominators get cancelled? No, Soham, we didn't cancel all the denominators. 2 on the left hand side, 2 on the right hand side of x coordinates. x coordinates के 2 और 2 जो डिनोमिनेटर थे वो कैंसिल हुए, बिकॉज आपको पता है सेम वैल्यूज है तो कैंसिल हो सकते हैं. ओके, सम इज नॉट ओवर शार्दुल. ये फर्स्ट पार्ट सिर्फ कोऑर्डिनेट्स ऑफ डी फाइंड किए हैं, कोऑर्डिनेट्स ऑफ ई एंड एफ फाइंड करना बाकी है. बट देन आई वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड इफ यू हैव एनी क्वेरी, I can address all the queries and only then we can move ahead. Okay. Yes, Mayank, I will explain this sum. Don't worry. Okay. This sum will come for 4 marks. 5 marks के sums नहीं होते syllabus में. Okay. Okay. No, coordinates of E and F won't be equal to D coordinates. इसलिए तो पॉसिबल पोजीशन है. ओके, अच्छा, देवांग हैज आस्क्ड वन क्वेश्चन. देवांग फ्रॉम विक्रोली, कैन वी टेक ऑपोजिट साइड्स कॉन्ग्रुएंट एंड देन सॉल्व? यस बेटा, वी कैन सॉल्व बाय दैट मेथड आल्सो, बट दिस मेथड इज अ शॉर्ट मेथड, वो लेंथी हो जाएगा. आपको दोनों का डिस्टेंस फाइंड करके इक्वल करना पड़ेगा. ओके, नो थ्योरम्स इन दिस चैप्टर. ओके, Yes, Atharva, if -2 and -2 would be at the denominators, they also will get cancelled. Okay, Neha, I will teach that. Okay, fine. Now I've got it what exactly your doubt is. Now, students, please understand. One student, I don't remember your name, but he has asked one query. यहाँ का -2 और यहाँ का भी -2 कैंसिल हो सकता है? यस, बिल्कुल हो सकता है, बराबर है. -2 न्यूमरेटर का एंड -2 न्यूमरेटर का कैंसिल हो सकता है क्या? यस, कैंसिल हो सकता है. सो y2 का वैल्यू डायरेक्टली 6 हो सकता है. परफेक्ट है वो भी. ओके okay. Now Neha has asked one question about quadrilateral. थोड़ा explanation. Now listen carefully. I'll explain this part so E and F easy हो जाएगा. और question was find the possible pairs of coordinates. Now coordinates are always fixed of a point. मतलब अगर point fix हो गया तो उसके coordinates भी fix होते हैं. तो ये possible word क्यों आया? Possible word इसलिए आया because fourth vertex जो है वो हम fix नहीं कर सकते. फोर्थ वर्टेक्स का जो पोजीशन है पैरेललोग्राम होने के लिए, इट कैन बी एट पॉइंट डी. पैरेललोग्राम होने के लिए द फोर्थ वर्टेक्स कैन आल्सो बी एट पॉइंट ई एंड फोर्थ वर्टेक्स कैन आल्सो बी एट पॉइंट एफ. सो वी कैन आल्सो गेट अ पैरेललोग्राम ए बी एफ सी. सो लाइकवाइज फोर्थ वर्टेक्स के 3 पॉसिबल पोजीशंस है. सो सिंस फोर्थ वर्टेक्स के 3 पॉसिबल पोजीशंस है, 3 पॉइंट्स के 3 अलग अलग कोऑर्डिनेट्स मिल सकते हैं. अलग अलग मतलब x कोऑर्डिनेट एंड y कोऑर्डिनेट, तीनों पॉइंट्स के अलग अलग हो सकते हैं. सो ये पॉसिबल जो कोऑर्डिनेट्स हैं वो हमें फाइंड करने हैं. सो व्हाट डू वी नो? वी नो दैट इट्स अ पैरेललोग्राम. तो हमने डी फाइंड करने का पहले सोचा. सो पैरेललोग्राम एबीसीडी है. अगर एबीसीडी पैरेललोग्राम है तो वी हैव टू यूज द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ पैरेललोग्राम. नाउ समबडी सेड दैट वी कैन आल्सो यूज द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ ऑपोजिट साइड्स कॉन्ग्रुएंट. मतलब वी कैन से AB इज इक्वल टू CD, ये प्रॉपर्टी यूज करके, एंड देन फिर AD इज इक्वल टू BC, ये प्रॉपर्टी यूज करके हम D का कोऑर्डिनेट्स फाइंड कर सकते हैं. बिल्कुल कर सकते हैं, बट दैट वुड बी अ वेरी लेंथी मेथड. द बेस्ट मेथड इज दिस मेथड. ओके, सो फिर सेकेंड प्रॉपर्टी पैरेलल का है तो वो यूज नहीं कर रहे. एंड थर्ड प्रॉपर्टी पैरेलल मतलब ऑपोजिट साइड्स कॉन्ग्रुएंट, ऑपोजिट एंगल्स, एंगल्स का तो कोई लेना ही नहीं है. Third property is diagonals bisect each other. Word bisect gives us an idea that we can have a midpoint. So if AC is one diagonal and BD is the second diagonal, then this is the midpoint of both the diagonals. So midpoint of AC would be the same as midpoint of BD. So since midpoints are same, we are using midpoint formula for diagonal AC and we are using midpoint formula for diagonal BD. And this way we have solved it. Is it clear to all of you? Right? Perfect. I want all of you all to write down this sum now. Please write it down. ये खत्म नहीं हुआ, just इतना तक लिखो. So we can have only these 3 positions possible. Apart from these 3 possible positions, we cannot have any other position. प्रीत D मेंशन किया है, बट अगर ABCD पैरेललोग्राम अगर ड्रॉ नहीं किया, हमने पैरेललोग्राम ACBE की तरफ ड्रॉ किया, तो E कैन टेक द पोजीशन ऑफ D. मतलब फोर्थ वर्टेक्स E मतलब D हो जाएगा. Yes, Anand, we have to draw the diagram for the following sum. Yes, I know many of you have written down. Shubham, very good. अगर आपने पहले भी फाइंड कर लिया coordinates of point D, that's so good of you. Yes, Ganesh, we have to write all the given information. Whatever is available on the screen, वो पूरा sum में लिखना होगा आपको. Okay, Jitendra has completed almost the sum. Okay, fine. Yeah, fine. Now here many students must have completed the sums. Second part हुआ होगा, but then since we are going with all, सबका साथ सबका विकास, तो सबके साथ ही हमको चलना है, right? Done. Now suppose E is the fourth vertex. If E is the fourth vertex, what will be the name of the parallelogram? Yes, parallelogram would be ACBE. Okay, I'm so sorry, we are finding out F first. Okay, if you are finding out F first, E भी कर सकते हैं, but here it's F first. So अगर F find कर रहे हैं तो parallelogram का नाम है ABFC. So for parallelogram ABFC, same diagonals bisect each other, we know. So diagonals, we all know what are the diagonals. BC is one diagonal and the next diagonal would be diagonal AF, right? And both these diagonals, we know they bisect each other. So since diagonals bisect each other, we can clearly say midpoint of diagonal AF is equal to midpoint of diagonal BC. Midpoint दोनों का equal है. So midpoint of AF. AF मतलब ये हो गया x1, ये 6 हो गया y1, this would be x2 and this would be y2. So now अगर AF का by midpoint formula 5 plus x2 upon 2 comma 6 plus y2 upon 2 is equal to now midpoint of diagonal BC. So this would be x1, y1, this would be x2 and this would be y2. So 1 plus 3 upon 2 comma minus 2 plus minus 2 upon 2. So now we all know x coordinate and x coordinate would be equal. So x2 plus 5 upon 2, 5 plus x2 लिखो या x2 plus 5 सेम है, ये इक्वल होगा, किसको इक्वल होगा? ये 1 plus 3 मतलब 4, 4 upon 2 को इक्वल होगा, बराबर है. एंड 6 plus y2 upon 2, so y2 plus 6 upon 2 इक्वल है, किसको इक्वल है? इसको. minus 2 plus into minus is minus, so minus 2 upon 2. So again same, डिनोमिनेटर का 2 डिनोमिनेटर का 2 कैंसिल हो गया, और यहाँ y कोऑर्डिनेट्स का भी डिनोमिनेटर का 2 डिनोमिनेटर को 2 कैंसिल हो गया. So what we can say x2 plus 5 is equal to 1 plus 3. Now अगर ये plus 5 राइट हैंड साइड में शिफ्ट किया, plus 5 अगर राइट हैंड साइड में शिफ्ट किया तो minus 5, so 1 plus 3 is 4 minus 5. एंड यहाँ पर plus 6 अगर यहाँ पर शिफ्ट किया तो minus 6, plus 6 अगर राइट हैंड साइड में शिफ्ट किया तो minus 6, एंड राइट हैंड साइड में minus 2 कितना होता है? minus 4, so minus 4 minus 6. So x2 का वैल्यू इज 4 minus 5 is minus 1 and y2 का वैल्यू इज minus 10. 4 plus 6 is 10, minus minus plus होता है. So we have got the value for f coordinates, minus 1 comma minus 10. Copy it down. No, we don't have to draw the figure again. It's the continuation. Yes, you can find out. Okay. Thank you, Krishna. How much sums नहीं होता है, how many sums होता है. Okay. How many sums today? I don't know exactly. 8:45 तक अपना टाइम है, जब तक 8:45 में जितना हो सकता है कर लेंगे. Ganesh, second step you want? Second step means which? By midpoint formula के बाद का first step? Laksh, we have to draw the figure in the exam. Isha Parsekar, I'll still explain again. I have already explained this. ये 2 कैसे कट होता है? इफ यू अंडरस्टैंड, देखो क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करोगे तो ये 2 न्यूमरेटर में चला जाएगा, यहां का 2 न्यूमरेटर में चला जाएगा, तो 2 और 2 कैंसिल हो सकता है, समझा आपको? तो वैल्यू रिमेन सेम। तो ये 2 इधर हो या इधर, देखो अगर सेम वैल्यू न्यूमरेटर में है, दोनों न्यूमरेटर में सेम वैल्यू, तो भी कैंसिल हो सकता है। सेम वैल्यू डिनोमिनेटर में है तो भी कैंसिल हो सकता है। सॉल्यूशन के बाद का सेकंड स्टेप, ओके गणेश। Diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. We know the property of parallelogram. F is the third possible vertex. So I'm so sorry. F is the third position of fourth vertex. So here A, B, F, C will be a parallelogram. And we know the concept that diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. Okay. This is a property of parallelogram. This sound will come for 4 marks. अभी भी और थोड़ा बाकी है। ऋषिता, फिगर मतलब जो यू कैन सी ऑन द स्क्रीन, जो फिगर सामने है वही ड्रॉ करना है, बट अभी सेकेंड बार नहीं, जो फर्स्ट टाइम ड्रॉ किया वही फिगर। ओके, finished all of y'all? Okay, now we'll find out for E, the coordinates of point E. So now students, we all know which will be the third parallelogram. A, C, B, E. This is a parallelogram. We know what is the property of parallelogram. Diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. Clear? Now since diagonals bisect each other, AB is the first diagonal and the second diagonal is CE. So we can say diagonals of bisect each other means diagonal ka midpoint. So this is the midpoint here. Yes, we all know this point will be the midpoint. So midpoint of diagonal CE is equal to midpoint of diagonal AB. So C ka coordinates would be x1, y1. E ka coordinates would be x2, y2. So how will you write by midpoint formula? x1, y1, x2, y2. So 3 plus x2 upon 2, comma, minus 2 plus y2 upon 2 is equal to, now which is the next middle diagonal? AB. So AB बोला मतलब ये हो गया x1, ये y1, ये हो गया x2, ये y2. Is it clear? So 5 plus 1 upon 2, comma, 6 plus minus 2, या डायरेक्ट माइनस लिखेंगे तो भी चलेगा, प्लस ब्रैकेट minus 2 upon 2. Now we know the x coordinate should be equal. So x2 plus 3 or 3 plus x2 upon 2 will be equal to 5 plus 1, 6 upon 2. The second y coordinates would be equal. Minus 2 plus y2 upon 2 is equal to 6 minus 2 upon 2. Same denominators का 2 cancel हो जाएगा. So this 3, अगर ये 3 इधर शिफ्ट किया तो minus 3 हो जाएगा. Plus 3 अगर इधर राइट हैंड साइड में शिफ्ट किया तो minus 3. So x2 is equal to 6 minus 3. And यहाँ पर ये minus 2 अगर यहाँ पर शिफ्ट किया तो plus 2 हो जाएगा. Minus 2 लेफ्ट हैंड साइड का अगर राइट हैंड साइड में शिफ्ट किया तो plus 2 हो जाएगा. या someone can say minus 2 कैंसिल हो सकता है क्या? Yes, minus 2 न्यूमरेटर का कैंसिल हो सकता है, वैसे भी कर सकते हैं. So 6 minus 2 हमको पता है 4 and ये minus 2 इधर आ गया तो plus 2. So x2 का वैल्यू is 3 and y2 का वैल्यू is 6. So the coordinates of E 3, 6. Got it? Sure. Write down this part as well now. आई होप गणेश अभी ये नेक्स्ट एक्सप्लेनेशन से आपको डाउट क्लियर हुआ होगा मिड पॉइंट के फॉर्मूले के बाद से. जिया बेटा ये सम खत्म हो गया. ओके हमने तीनों कोऑर्डिनेट्स फाइंड कर लिया. फाइनली वी हैव कंप्लीटेड दिस सम. ओके या आई नो दिस सम इज लेंथी बट देन ये एक्सप्लेनेशन के वक्त लेंथी लगता है बिकॉज आई हैव टू एक्सप्लेन एवरीथिंग. आप जब लिखने को चालू करोगे तो इट्स हार्डली ऑफ 1.5 पेज. No last statement because they have asked the possible pairs. So possible pairs we have already mentioned. Students, make sure that never ever say anything is difficult because it's a mindset. I have always understood in my life, the moment you train your brain to say ये difficult है, your half job is lost. मतलब काम में भी always I teach in the lectures, I always tell my students, never in life make forget about geometry. Geometry दुनिया नहीं है. इस दुनिया में भी आपको यही सीखना है, कुछ भी काम हो वो difficult मत बोलो उसको. I have to practice more, I have to learn more, I have to work more. Make it a positive statement because the entire world is in your language. Yes, Shreya, they can ask only one vertex. Matlab instead of 3 possible pairs, they will give you a parallelogram directly and they might ask you to find the 4th vertex. That can also be done. Yes, Shubham, we can take as D1 and D2. Perfect. Yes, by midpoint formula, if you're considering diagonal CE, then C के coordinates would be x1, y1 and E के coordinates would be x2, y2. So 3 plus x2 upon 2 minus 2 plus y2 upon 2. And if you're considering midpoint of diagonal AB बोला है तो A के coordinates would be x1, y1 and B के coordinates would be x2, y2. So accordingly by formula we have written this step. Okay. Anand Patel, thank you very much. But believe me, child, it's with every students here. Not only geometry, कोई भी subject हो, कोई भी subject, it is not difficult until unless you say it is difficult. Mercy, how 6 came? एक बार फिर से बोलो ना, 1 minute. कौन सा 6 ये ना? ये 6, right? Which 6 you are asking? Okay, Isha, I know my lectures are not only geometry, my lectures are with life lessons too. I'm known for that. Okay, we'll do centroid formula now. Okay, if you have any query, please watch the video lecture on YouTube. You will understand and get all your doubts clarified. Okay, fine. Now centroid formula. Now first of all, we need to know what is centroid. Now stop messaging. Please focus on understanding it. Okay, centroid. Now, what do you mean by centroid? This is the first and important question. Centroid is a point where all the medians meet. Medians, triangle के medians होते हैं. A triangle has 3 medians. So, point where all the 3 medians meet is called a centroid. So, we say centroid is a point of concurrence of all the medians. A point of concurrence of medians of a triangle. Now students, I want you to understand this as well. Why would you use this concurrence word? When 2 lines intersect, देखो जब 2 lines एक दूसरे को मिलते हैं, we say the 2 lines intersect. जब 2 से ज्यादा lines मिलते हैं, we don't say 3 lines or 4 lines intersect. We say 3 lines or 4 lines or 5 lines concur. Instead of saying intersect, we say they concur. मतलब they meet at one point. So what is concurrence mean? Concurrence word से ही पता चलता है 2 से ज्यादा. जब 2 से ज्यादा lines मिलेंगे, तो we say that point is point of concurrence. और जब दो लाइंस मिलते हैं we say that point is point of intersection. So centroid is a point of concurrence of medians of a triangle. Clear? So consider triangle ABC first of all. Now we have to draw medians. So let us draw medians on sides AB, BC and AC now. So coordinates of A as x1, y1, coordinates of B as x2, y2, and coordinates of C as x3, y3. Okay? And now we have to draw the medians on AB, BC and AC. Now centroid का मतलब तो समझा, median कुछ बच्चों को median का मतलब पता नहीं होता है. I'll explain that too. Now what is a median? Median is a segment drawn from any vertex of a triangle to the midpoint of the opposite side. अब इस triangle के 3 vertices है A, B and C. आप कहीं से भी median draw कर सकते हो. A से कर सकते हो, B से कर सकते हो, C से कर सकते हो. But A से कहां पर draw करना है? From the vertex to the opposite side का midpoint. We have to draw from the vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. So now suppose if we take a midpoint P on side BC. So P is a midpoint of side BC. Now if we draw segment AP, AP becomes the median. Clear to all of you what is a median now? Median is a segment drawn from the vertex of a triangle to the midpoint of the opposite side. So AP is a median. We'll take Q as the midpoint. Midpoint means identical markings होना चाहिए. So identical markings are shown. AQ equal to QC. So BQ अगर segment draw किया तो BQ is a median. Now R is not the midpoint right now. जब तक identical markings नहीं है. Now we can say R is the midpoint. So CR is a median now. So all these 3 medians, they meet at this point. You can see this point. Now this point we call it as centroid, and let us mark it as G. So coordinates of G. Okay. So we don't know the coordinates of G, so we'll consider the coordinates of G as x comma y. Okay, the point which we don't know we consider as x comma y. So now what is the formula? So coordinates of G is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 upon 3 comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 upon 3. बहुत simple formula है. It's like a song. x1 plus x2 plus x3 upon 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 upon 3. Come on, repeat. x1 plus x2 plus x3 upon 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 upon 3. One more time. x1 plus x2 plus x3 upon 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 upon 3. Simple. This is the formula for centroid. So whenever word centroid comes, or whenever there is a point where medians meet, ऐसा बात हुआ, we know we have to use centroid formula. Clear to all of you? Come on, write down the formula. अभी यहाँ पर equal to लिखा है, please make a note. यहाँ पर equal to लिखा है because word coordinates already आया है. अगर आपने coordinates नहीं लिखा और सिर्फ G लिखा तो G के साथ यहाँ पर 3 लाइंस डालो, 3 लाइंस. G coordinates ब्रैकेट में सेम. Okay, come on, write down. Yes, every triangle has a centroid. Every triangle, because every segment has a midpoint. So we can draw 3 medians and then we can get centroid. Okay, Zazi? So now, one very simple sum for 2 marks. Since there are 3 points, we'll consider the first point as A, second point as B, and third point as C. A coordinates as x1, y1, B coordinates as x2, y2, and C coordinates as x3, y3. Question clearly mentions find the coordinates of centroid of each triangle. So now since we have to find the coordinates of centroid, tell me students, what is the formula for centroid? Yes, centroid formula we all know. And since the word or the letter, letter G represents centroid. Remember this, huh? Sorry, I didn't mention. G is always represented as centroid is always represented as letter G. So G, X, Y be the centroid of triangle ABC, and we all know the centroid formula. So by centroid formula, G, X, Y coordinates x1 plus x2 plus x3. So you can write the formula or we can directly write this. -7 plus 2 plus 8 ऐसा भी लिख सकते हैं, या पहले फॉर्मूला लिख के ये कर सकते हैं. ओके, इट इज अप टू अस. अगर फॉर्मूला नहीं लिखा तो मार्क्स कटेगा नहीं, डोंट वरी. -7 plus 2 plus 8 upon 3 comma 6 plus -2, 6 plus -2, so -2 डायरेक्टली लिखा, प्लस y3 मतलब 5 upon 2 upon 3, sorry. So now here you can see -7 plus 2, -7 plus 2 is -5, and -5 plus 8, -5 plus 8 is 3, so 3 upon 3, comma 6 minus 2 is 4, and 4 plus 5 is 9, 9 upon 3. Now can cancel, 3 ones are 3 ones are 3 ones are 3 threes are. So coordinates of G, Gx, Y coordinates 1, 3. Understood this? Sure? Come on, note down this. Shardul, just now I said, if you want, you can see how the derivation has come in the textbook. From page number 109 to page number 112, you can see the derivation for centroid formula as well. So you'll understand how 3 has come, okay? Finish writing, all of you? Oh, so nice of you, Jay. But then no problem, we'll meet soon. Lecture फिर से आजा हो जाएगा, don't go. Okay? Okay, okay. Somebody is going for prayer. Pray for everybody, beta. Pray for everybody. Okay. Now here we have got it -7 plus 2. -7 plus 2 is -5. -5 plus 8 is 3. So 3 upon 3. 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. So 9 upon 3. Now cancellation, 3 ones are 3 ones are 3 ones are 3 threes are. So coordinates are 1, 3. Okay. So done for the day. I want all of you all to take care. Sweet dreams. Good night.